What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with the final part of the spells only challenge run for Wuchang Fallen Feathers. So in this episode we're going to be taking on the Demon of Obsession as well as taking on the rest of the Bow Capital area, and we'll be heading over to the Forbidden Shrine and all that good stuff and make our way to the Primordial Deity and make some decisions. We're going to figure out which ending we're going to do. We got the platinum yesterday, which is really nice. Not that I'm an achievement or trophy hunter, but it's always nice to have those plats on those games that you really just love, and this is certainly one of them. So, without further ado, let's get started. Let us proceed. We almost killed the Demon of Obsession yesterday. The only thing was, she was a little annoying because the part that got to me was she's just tanky. She's very tanky. But not a difficult boss. Not at range, anyways. Oh my gosh, I was not familiar with that. Never been on the receiving end of that strike. Brother? Sister? Damn, she tagged me. Ah! Oh wow, it had excellent tracking, but she was just too close. This is where she goes all hand-to-hand comp. Oh, she's not. She's not discarded her spear. She's really favoring that move this attempt. Amber Marshall over on Kick, thank you for the follow. If you are not a bot, that is. Have a feeling you're a bot. Prove that you're not. Say something that doesn't involve selling me products. Oh, excellent. Man, that spear tore me up. She's a surgeon with that thing. Ziyun. Bai Ziyun is Wuchang's real name. Wuchang's just a moniker she picked up because she's such a skilled swordswoman. I'm not... I want some more fire. This is the only other fire alternative. That's probably going to do tons of damage though, honestly. And then we do have this, which it's good if you can land this strike. That's the problem. That burning, or the infernal flames, is a little too slow. Oh gosh. She can iframe right through it too. Terrible. We need to warm up. We need to warm up. We are getting our butt handed to us. .5.1 patch notes are out. They did fix some, of course, the stuttering movement on the DualSense, which is really nice, among other things. So Pretty happy about that, actually. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Demon Bane Strike. For now. Matthias reigns as my fellow brothers rejoice. For we stand on the precipice of precedence and perseverance. Victory is inevitably in sight and the horizon looks glorious. Hey Inhuman, hope your weekend's going well. It's going great. How are you doing? How are you doing this fine Saturday morning? I'm having a great weekend so far. The Demon of Obsession is insane though. She's quite angry with me. Oh, my face. How are you doing today? Oh, he's aggressive. Can you trigger some Skyborn Mightage? See, that doesn't deal enough damage for me. And you don't get any alacrity. It's a slower attack in general. Ow. Fam says it's my chat. Your chat got eaten again. This is the first chat I've seen, my friend. Matthias says, oops, brothers and sisters, didn't realize Shayla was in here as well. See, I didn't even see Shayla. I saw her first comment before the stream started. If you guys are quiet on, like, start, and I don't hear anything. I'm just like, okay, they're just asleep. They're sleepy today. Shayla says, hey, Matthias. I saw Shayla's message like 30 minutes before stream, but I have not seen anything else, sorry. I'm not getting a lot of Skyborn Might here, and I'm about to get punched to death. Yeah. Good. No. No. Yes. No. Okay, we're good. Just kidding. Burning flames for the win. Bam, your chat's got eaten. It eats half of all of Matthias's chat though, so just be warned, you know? YouTube eats all, like half of every single one of Matthias's chats are longer than like 2 words. It's like, yeah, he talks too much. I love reading the long messages because they always have something epic in them. Like this message, for example. But YouTube's like, it's long, it's too long. The average streamer doesn't have the capacity to read a long message like that. Ah, get away from me, crazy lady. Can that reach? Interestingly enough, they were pretty inaccurate. Oh my goodness, that was scary. Ah, a glancing blow. No! You should change your weapon now. Oh! She's using the Echo of Wuchang. She learned from our playthrough. Right in the face. Yeah, that was good. Oh my goodness. This is pretty intense. And I have not warmed up yet. I mean, not that I ever warm up, but you know, I haven't died 50 times yet, so I'm even more nervous than usual. Yep, that's the stuff. I want to proc that flame again if I can. Gotcha. Alright, one more should do the trick. Oh my goodness. Alacrity for the win. Saved my life. Ooh, she tagged me. What is this? Oh, okay. She's blight weavering. Sneaky. Clever girl. She snuck up on me there. Y'all are chatting, and I love it. I'm gonna read every single one of these chats after whatever happens, happens. Ow, my face! She keeps hitting me right in my face. See, even she thinks the arm feather sucks. You have to be right. Oh my god, you have to be right in the face of the enemy. No, 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 no. Nar, nar, nar. As they say. Damn it! That's what I get for making fun of people. Oh no! That was karma. That was karmic justice. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. All the chats, I love it. My first two chats got eaten. Fam, do better. Chat better, fam. And that won't happen next time. Shayla says, I had said she got stuck on moves you don't like sometimes. Completely didn't see that, Shayla. All I saw was you say something 30 minutes before chat saying, yes, you can win with spells only, and I was making a joke. I actually replied. How's Zhao Yun's spell going? It's way too long. It does tons of damage. I'll use it so you can see it. But it's kind of suck. Zhao Yun's spell is that one with the column of air. You know, I think it's like a weird, like you stand and then you like do a sword thing or something. It's this. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. Like when we get the roar, it stun locks. Okay, okay, pretty cool. I didn't see. I'll show you. It just does tons of damage, but you can only cast it like once every 20 minutes because it's 5 Skyborn Might. Next, following Wukong. Wait. Wukong. What of this Wukong you speak of? Fam says the downside is the casting's long. Yeah, we were close, but then I started making fun of people's accents, and I lost because of I'm a jerk.
It's time to bring you home.
Let's experiment. Oh my god, I thought she was coming from there for some reason. She never does that. She's always from the right. Oops. Let's get some Skyborn Might, shall we? Oh no, please. Do work. And then if I had more Skyborn juice, I could do something. But that's like, if you have melee, you'd want to use that, you know? No! I completely lost all my feathers there trying to cast. I need to know, I don't know when to cast that. So that's clearly, you don't cast it during mid combo, that's for sure. But the Demon of Obsession never stops attacking, so yeah. Matthias, what does that mean, next following Wukong? I didn't see that first part of your comment then. It must have eaten the first comment, because I just saw the last comment you said says, oops, brothers and sisters, and then the next one, the next thing you say just says, next following Wukong. What are you referring to, my friend? Harrison says, I started in a new game yesterday. This time doing a spear build. Notice that the deluxe edition spear is the same as Zhao Yun, and I love the weapon skill. Yeah, the deluxe edition spear is the same. If you read the lore, it's literally his. Which is cool because everyone's like, I never got his spear, but you can get it from the deluxe edition. Another thing that's pretty cool, it does tons of damage. It was like 2,700 damage, right? Matthias is Inhuman. If you had read and responded to my comment and unfortunately didn't get to hear it because YouTube just again inconveniently interrupted it. Yeah, okay, I did not get to see. I only saw you say next following Wukong. I have no clue what you said in between that. It ate that comment. So I have no clue what you said. You're more than welcome to tell me again, and I will pay attention and read it. I didn't see, the comment didn't come through. After you said brothers and sisters, it just went with the next comment. It said, next following Wukong. That's all it said. So I'm like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what these words mean. Also, they're going to be coming out with a compensation kind of package because on day one, some of the deluxe edition items were available for everybody. So obviously that's, you know, you're paying. So it's like, why would that happen? So they ended up creating some deluxe edition stuff. And essentially compensation items for people that, you know, that way everybody can get some additional armor because of that little folly that happened. It's just really costly. You have to tank, you know, if you don't get the right angles or timing, I mean, so.
Do not keep us waiting.
How the heck did that not trigger?
Beneath their hats and cloaks, the obsession, the madness persists. Your hands. How fitting.
That was cool. That was sick. I get to wear my favorite armor in the game. The best armor in my opinion. Oh, I love it. Let's have a peek at the good old chat. It's cool and whack at the same time. I suppose it's the reward for defeating him. It ticks 3 times if you're close enough. 3 times. Matai says, like I did before Black Myth Wukong came out, I researched this Zhang Kui character individual. And oh my, now wonder Game Science decided to do a game with him. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a video kind of like recapping some of the stuff I've learned about it too. But yeah, for sure, there's a lot of potential for it. Obviously he's a lot less well known to us as a Western audience and stuff, but I'm sure, you know, they're quite familiar with the mythology, and he's probably a very prominent character. Not like, oh my gosh, super big and famous like Wukong, but it's pretty neat. I'm gonna kill this thing real quick. Alacrity. Got it. On tropical island, on tropical island. I can't wait. Fam says Zhang Kui will be a different type of game. Yeah, it's not. Oh, hold on. Why are you so... You didn't even get tanked. I mean, staggered. Ow. I forgot she's a red eye. Clear eyes, what? I feel like that's not doing enough. Yes. That'll do more if I can actually hit her. What are you doing, crazy lady? Stop it. Stop it. Okay, we're gonna try and put her on fire. She's like, I like fire. How did that miss? How is she as agile as I am? No, we were both one shot. She says, that was perfect. First try, says Harrison. I already said it. It's a bane to them. Oh yeah, it is. It's very strong. It just, you have to tank some shots because she swings like crazy. If you had melee, if you had the access to melee, like we would normally if we were regular people, we would definitely have been able to maximize that and optimize that encounter because you stun her and then you can get all kinds of damage on her while she's staggered. So yeah. Oh, this is my favorite set. I love this set. I'm going to be using this set for the lore, by the way. The lore video. All the lore videos. I'm going to do a series. I'm going to just kind of start. I'm going to start them probably next week, honestly, because I have a few non-lore videos to do. And then we'll just start going. I'll just kind of do them for a while. I don't really see any other game that I feel like covering anytime soon. So other than Liza P and Wuchang, I mean, I think that's sufficient. My favorite set. I love it. Okay, we're going to go back to the... I need to let my skin breathe. I was wearing this, right? Yep, that's the one. That's the one. I love that set, though. Yeah, it's really nice. The research video I watched about him, he was so well renowned and what have you, even though not at first, but eventually he was. People used to wear like necklaces or something like with his countenance for protection, as if it were a cross for like a Christian and what have you. Oh, that's interesting. You didn't get the merchant and Fang Gao set? Oh, the merchant set. I don't remember the merchant set. I don't remember which one you're talking about. Why are you missing? You never miss. Oh, I missed. Merchant set? Why can't I think of the what merchant set? No, I'm burnt. No. That's the one thing Feng Yao and Feng Ling set don't have. And I have a hat that's got negative fire reduction as well. So whoops. I got those two sets after not talking to them in Act 4. I definitely have Feng Yao, but Merchant? The Heiyose set? Am I crazy? Because I have no clue what you're talking about. The only set that Heiyose gives us is the pirate set. I don't remember getting another themed set like that though. I like Heiose's off. I don't remember getting it. And I certainly didn't get Li Wan Sun if you meant the treasure. But I certainly don't have a merchant set. I don't know if it's a translation thing. Maybe they call it something different in your version. I don't see it. I don't know, because I'm interested now. And even Harrison's talking about it. Harrison says, if you don't talk to them, they will both end up dead in the Worship Rice Temple after you defeat the Emperor. Really? So I have Feng Yao set though. So I believe you get her set pretty early on, after you defeat Feng Ling, if I'm not mistaken. You get Feng Yao's other 2 pieces. That's what Fam's saying. That's insane. I don't know if, I'm trying to see if we get, I don't have a Feng Yao hair piece. I have a Feng Ling, I think. No. So that's Feng Yao. So 1, 2, and then you'd get, I'm assuming, these 2 pieces for her. I don't think I have that. So pretty much on that playthrough, you might as well go for the jar full of medicine ending. That is really neat. So if you don't talk to them, that's how you get those. So just don't chat with them in Act 4 and you can obtain that. Okay, cool. It's really cool. The things you learn with such knowledgeable chat, I tell you. So you can chat with them all throughout, just don't talk with them in Act 4. Shayla says, there's a dance of Zhang Kui and is sometimes used for rituals of exorcism. Oh. Yeah, he's like kind of like the ghost whisperer, if you will. He like kind of, he's like Yu Yu Hakusho, pretty much. That is cool, fam. I didn't know. I did. That's something I just learned today. So by skipping interacting with them in Act 4, you get Hey Yose set, which I didn't even know was a set. That's really cool. And you get Feng Yao's rest of her set. What in the iframes? There you go. Oh no! I'm burnt again. Okay, but it didn't hurt as bad. I'm going for it because I don't care. Jeez, you crazy lady. Ah, bronze piece. That's so cool. Oh, I'm so excited about Zhang Kui. Honestly, and when I got the email that same day from Game Science, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so awesome. I love it. Like, I am just so excited. I feel like that's going to be another excellent game. And we're going to get news pretty much every August 20th, because that's the anniversary of the launch date for Black Myth Wukong. So every August 20th, they will share news and updates on all of their projects. I want to say there's 4 little cuckoos here. Overkill? I think not. 3. There's a 4th. 4. Math. Mathematical, I say.
Red Mercury. Its powers are intertwined with the chaos of the world. Return that power to the astral realms above, and only then will the conflict find its end.
Harrison says, I might watch the Naza 2 tonight. English reviews are coming up and they're positive. Neza 2. Is that the animated one or is that the one that's like live action? I've been watching this, it's like, I didn't know it was like a series. Not a series, it's a movie, but like there's multiple, I guess, parts of that movie. And it's called like Yin Yang Brotherhood or Yin Yang Society or something like that. And it's like they have to exercise demons and stuff. It's pretty cool. That's why I wonder if we can get the set from Magalhães or Bulio. You know, I wonder too, because now you can't use like the pray gesture if you post, you know, post whatever at this point, post 1.5. So it's curious because I would like to know if you're able to somehow get something from them other than the Arnica, you know? All you get's the Arnica. We call it Arnica, and I don't know how else to say it. I guess Arnica in English, but I know it as Arnica. So, yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know you could get Hey Jose set. Honestly, I don't really want him to die. I love him. He's very nice. He's a very kind-hearted man. And he's just there to support Wuchang, which is nice. Causality. The goofy 3D animation one. I saw the first. Well, I watched like it's like 2 hours long or something, and I started watching it like 2 or 3 days ago. And it's okay. It's kind of everywhere with the story, and like they've reimagined so many of the characters. It's kind of weird, but I'm assuming it's because they're like reborn or something. I wasn't really paying much attention because I was researching a bunch of stuff on my phone, and I was adding all the dates of all the new games to my iPad. So like all the upcoming games and the release dates, I was just doing that. So I was kind of like, my attention was everywhere. On a tropical island. What was I doing here? Actually, I don't think that would be necessary. I had a pat. Oh, yep. I had a purpose. Purpose once. Don't die. Don't die. All right, lovely. We got the platinum yesterday. It was fun. The animated movie that is #1 in the box office. It's out right now? You know, the only animated show that I want to watch right now is the Infinity Castle arc for Demon Slayer, coming September 12th. You better believe, I don't care what day it is or nothing else is happening except I'm going to go to the movies with my wife and my daughter, unless she's in school. And we're certainly going to watch it, because that's going to be epic. Cannot wait to watch that. I'm fine with these for now. Ah, it was Neza Reborn. Okay. It's #1 in the box. I see. I have not heard. I'm not really up to date on like movies as much as I should be. I'm barely enough up to date with games, and it's like my literal profession. So I'm terrible about news. That's why half the time, most of the stuff I find out is either through Matthias or these like games things, if I'm even keeping up with them. These games conferences and stuff. Sir? That burnt to me immediately. Oh, really? This guy. I like this eldritch bird creature. Ah, it tracks. I didn't know he did that. If Demon Bane Strike would do work on him. That's not Demon Bane Strike. Nah, doesn't do nearly as good as fire. I almost pressed R1 and started stabbing him. Whoops. You're dead. Pam says, I didn't watch it, but I know it's good. Harrison says, I didn't like Neza Reborn. That was the other animated one made by a different company with a much older Neza. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, he was like definitely a teenager. And it was kind of like, it was a modern twist because he was, you know, he had like, his dad was a jerk. You know, they didn't get along. I'm sure his dad's fine, but kind of a jerk. Oh, that's why. I was like, why is everything so costly? Much better. The items I think are up on the staircase. Fam says about alacrity, the Xuanyangzi is very Zhuan Yuzing is very good, but sadly it's the final boss. Oh, Xuanyangzi, yeah. Yeah, I've never even used his spell because pretty much by the time I'm on that file, I'm done. And this is a fresh file, I think. Yeah, it is. I get it confused with my other file that I'm trying to like make sure I don't mess up stuff for the 100% guide. I'll do another part of that today as well, but I do need to go get some clothes for the wedding. Fire's the way. Fire's the way for anything that's like feathering. But if it's bow, ice, or the polygonal container for the ones that are all fancy, the ancient bow people. Oh, I saw another item. Unless you went full feathering like me, you're better off killing demons with fire. Oh yeah, absolutely. I second that notion. But I was just curious how Demon Bane would work. Oh, I want to get hit by all that. Let's get some alacrity. Okay, or get hit by it. I timed that so poorly. I'd like to get some health on kill, please. And we'll go this way. I'm gonna need polygonal container. No! What am I doing? On a tropical island. I think this is a red-eye version as well. So we'll rush him pretty quick. Whoa, he's not there anymore? Did it die? Did I get the bamboo shoot for that, guys? I thought I don't know if he died or not. I mean, I already have the 20 bamboo shoots anyways, but... Benny doors. Here's another Benny door. Slice! Blood Force. Blood Force trauma. Oh, you're alive. You should not. I don't think I got it either. Yeah, I don't think I got it. It's fine though. I don't care to get it in this file. I'm gonna delete this file as soon as I'm done with it. Harrison says, Inhuman, since hold on, sorry, I thought this was an enemy. This thing right here, I was like, wait. Harrison says, Inhuman, since you played with Spear, what was your favorite discipline? Spear Veil, Aerial Bulwark, or Solar Leap? I really liked Aerial Bulwark until I unlocked Spear Veil. and then Spear Veil became like a kind of deflection or parry kind of equivalent, and it was really fun to use. So I did enjoy that. Solar Leap, the one is that the big leap where you go forward. That one was cool. I did enjoy that, but it was nicer for like, I guess, as you're completing a level, going through the level, versus like on a boss fight, you know? Because I just prefer the deflection in particular. If it's a fight where you can parry, let's say, I did like Spear Veil or Aerial Bulwark, but if not, then, you know, yeah, that's fine just to get a, you know, you can really, you know, clear the gap and get in all that, and get in right in the action immediately with the Solar Leap, so it was fun. Yeah, the Spear Veil counters, that's why I like it so much. It's incredible. Aerial Bulwark also counters though too. But I don't like how far away you get after that. Like, it clears distance, and so you kind of are far away. I'm too far for my taste, you know? I like to be close so I can stay aggressive, and that moves you away a little bit. Whereas Spear Veil doesn't. And I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, what am I doing here? Are there any brothers or... Oh, yes. I remember now. Don't tase me, bro! Go to sleep. And then we lowered said bridge. We can now go over there. Harrison says, I want to get the full Blood Benediction set from my spear playthrough. Nice. Very nice. I'm going to go this way. This dude's already pretty much, you know, handled. Where's my Demon Bane strike? I don't have it. Oh no. I'm gonna come here real quick. Don't tase me, bro. These rocks will kill me more than anything else, so I'm gonna get some evasion going here in a sec. Ah, gosh. What was that? Okay, careful. Easy does it. These are the crazy rocks that just hurt people for no reason. Sir, there you go. Thank you. Love that. I can't wait to be a voice actor. I want to do that. That's like a bucket list thing. I want to be, and it better not be my own game. I'm gonna be pissed. I want to be in somebody else's game. Oh, okay. I was just gonna say that they removed the rocks, and my volume in my headset is so loud that I could feel it in my brain. That was scary. A little scary for me. But if you play with Swift Switch, the weapon skill is the only thing you care about. Yeah, pretty much, because you can get the, well, I like to use the steam-powered spear, and then the revolution, you know, that whole revolution thing, you can spin them around. Lovely. Thing of beauty, that. I don't think this big dude, like, the Mimic guy, I don't think he likes fire, and he certainly didn't like Demon Bane. Matthias says, it's interesting to me when, like, Elden Ring first came out, certain games, mainly Souls-likes, bring out all the experts and self-proclaimed pros, and furthermore, they hit up more content creators. Just don't know how to play their own game. Yeah, that happened quite a bit for me with, oh man, I'm trying to remember which game it was. It wasn't Elden Ring at the time, because I was playing it, like, whenever it was, like, first out. But people were still figuring out. They had to at least have watched all the other creators for like hundreds of hours before they can become experts. But Oh man, I'm trying to remember the game that when I started playing it, I was like, I'd never had backseaters really before, like a hardcore. And oh man, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember for the life of me. It was around the time Elden Ring came out, and it was not a super popular game either. I don't know. But yeah, it this comes with the territory. Comes with the territory. I love that he makes the sound like the ding sound whenever he's the sound that makes whenever you are ready to activate the shrine. I love that little detail. I love that. That's so epic to me. Yay! Contaminated crystal is a unique variant of the crystals. You only get one of those. We don't even need to go back here at this point. It's just nice to have it. Yeah, there's only one right way. It's the way. You know, it's kind of funny because you know how they always say the customer's always right kind of thing. The viewers are always right, and those heavily like backseated streams. Oh man, you know I realized too. I normally don't watch anybody else's content, you know, and it's not really for anything, no special reason. It's just I don't have time, one, and then two, like a lot of times I just don't really like the way they do things. So, but I used to a long time ago watch Lobos. His name's Lobos Jr. I think, if I'm not mistaken. He's like a challenge run guy, speed run guy, like whatever. And anyways, like, yeah, chat, they kind of just like, it comes to the point where like, you just have to pick and choose, like, maybe every 100 chats, I'm gonna read one that comes, and then I'll just read that one comment. And then half the time they don't even answer it or anything. I'm like, that's weird, like, that's just weird to me. It's really strange. It's hard to then keep that, like, personal connection, you know? Like with your chat, whenever there's a million people chatting, they're all just saying random stuff, and it's all memes, and it's like, what is happening? It's just chaos. So I'm like, I don't know, like, I hope I can always get to the point where I can still read what you guys are saying for the most part, or keep up. It's odd, really odd. Stop! He's like over here spamming stuff. But yeah, pretty weird. Pretty weird. You know, the funny thing for me is like, why do backseaters watch people that don't play like them, and then they're like, why aren't you doing it this way? That's what's so funny. Harrison says, I am only using Jiayun Dragon Coil Lance. I don't have a secondary weapon. Yeah, I didn't use a secondary weapon for a long time. I think it's nice to be able to have one equipped, but it ain't necessary. Let's see if the fire takes him out. One tick? It ticks like every 5 seconds, probably. Or 5. Yeah. It's every 5 seconds. We're gonna drop down here and get killed by this creature. No! I've missed all those strikes. I missed all the. I thought I had hit her. So she had been getting iframes on me. Those 2 Demon Bane strikes. That sucks. Coming for you. Yeah, that rockfall destroyed my eardrums. It's pretty bad. Invest in discipline. The storyteller is the sculptor in the shrine. Yeah, this is the storyteller right here. It's this brother. Where am I? Oh no. Oh, that's not so bad. That's not so bad actually. I can just go here. I don't think I'll aggro him, but I might. No. Relax. Ah, he's aggro, but it's fine. You can't catch me in here. Steel Rising? Steel Rising did come out around that time. I don't think it was Steel Rising though, because then I was trying to like... Oh! I almost died. At that point I was buddies with a bunch of other small streamers. But we just had very different kind of like outlooks and things. It was just hard to kind of to jive with, because man, like a lot of streamers are like sad. It's really sad, and I'm like, I don't like to be negative. I mean, I definitely don't mind complaining about something, expressing my opinions, but I like to be, I'd say, more positive than negative and jaded and stuff, you know. Especially when it comes to certain opinions, you know, it's like, whatever. But man, it's like, they were just so sad. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can be around this, because it's like, it's not good energy. It's not, you know, it's not good energy to be around. So, but yeah, they were really cool people, but just not my cup of tea. Like, I can't, it's hard to be around people that are sad all the time. But yeah, it was interesting. That's when I was like, man, it's like the era of like, lots of the content creators and streamers and stuff were like just super duper like going through it. And I was like, I get it, but man. But that was cool though. I met a lot of cool people then, and I was playing Steel Rising. It was tons of fun actually. It just wasn't as polished. I thought that Lies of P was gonna be right around the same quality as Steel Rising, and I was wrong. And I'm so glad I was wrong. I was so incredibly wrong. That was great. The best and most fun I've had being wrong. Oh good, yes, yes. Do the things. Did they fix this 1.5.1? Now they fight? I'm scared. Go for it, girl. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. I got excited. Did she just forget I was there? She's like, yeah, it's fine. I already killed someone that looks like her. Can always take the elevator. Butterflies. What's up, Butterfly? How you been? Hello, Inhuman. I see the naked mage clothing. Absolutely. The less clothes that I have on, the better I play. Just like in real life. 3 ticks per proc. At least that's as many as he survived. I don't know. That's probably about right, because the timer was just about up too. Shay, this is one of the things they fixed in the latest patch for this game, is that you can't dupe Red Mercury. Oh, good. I don't like. Yeah, I don't mind when exploits and glitches and stuff like that are patched. I don't use them much unless it's something like I've played the game a million times and I'm like, I think I'm going to power level here, like in Dark Souls. But yeah, I typically don't like to use glitches unless I'm doing like a cheese only run. I hear brothers. There's one. Where's my damn madness? There it is. Now I'm crazy again. Crazy. We can deactivate this final snake dude and move onward. I would love to do like, how many bosses can you skip in this game run? Because you can skip like 95% of them in this game. So many of the bosses are optional, but then there's a few glitches that you can bypass massive chunks of the game, so it's interesting. What? Oh, that's dumb. It won't let me have it. I know there's nothing there. I just want to hold it. Fine, whatever. I need to go shopping. Alright, now we can go around this way. We need knives, but I say all this and I'm like, I'm not gonna buy them. I'll forget. I've never killed any of these guys before because they're just chilling, you know? I'd hate to be in the middle of prayer and then just get stabbed in the back, you know, so I'm not gonna do that to somebody. It's just mean. That's just rude. And Walter and Shayla, I want to say thank y'all so much. It's because of you guys that we're doing this bonus stream today. So I forgot to thank you earlier. I was gonna wait for Walter, and then I saw Walter, and subconsciously I just was like, yes, Walter. I didn't say anything else about it. But no, you guys are awesome. Thank y'all so much. It's because of you guys and your generosity that we are doing a bonus stream today, and we're finishing up this challenge, and I'm super excited about it. So thank you guys for being amazeballs. This right here, this weapon. One bamboo shoot, so good. It is such an amazing weapon. I love it. So much fun to use. Benny doors. Skyborn rejuvenation. So it's easiest to go left, then we can get all the lore reveal. Where Duriel's like, hey, yeah, I'm a god, dude. You're like, what? Nah. He's like, yeah, no, yeah. It's true.
Me?
Now, who on earth are you?
What help here lot further in a pity? Tell me. The shard after those tell me. Oh, everything an old still chasing the illusion.
Golden Scepter. Skipitar.
Take that leap forward.
Nice.
Still chasing.
Alright, now you could go back down here and go around or whatever. You can even go here. It's all kind of leads to the same place. But there's I like to go down this one because here it's a straight shot to the last cuckoo of the game, or one of the last cuckoos actually. I think that's cuckoo 100, and then there's like 105 total that I've managed to find and slay. Shayla says, thank you for being an awesome streamer. Well, I appreciate that. That's really nice of you. You guys are awesome. But yeah, I like going that way. It kind of, I don't know, it's more scenic. And then you come up and around, you grab that, and then here, you could simply just go down this pathway and then go around, but I don't know. Style points mean something, right? Challenge invalidated. Butterfly says, by the name Walter, I always think of the one from Helsing, the awesome butler that can kick ass. Is his name Walter? That'd be pretty cool. There should be lots of bros. Yeah, there's gonna be like 3 of them. Just chilling. Just wandering around. Okay, there's just the 2. And then Hey Jose's tripping over. He's like totally lost his marbles. It's me. Twirl the pinwheel. So we're gonna go here. Let's see. Replace that with twirl the pinwheel. Use twirl the pinwheel. We get some mini dialogue there. Nothing too crazy. Fam says the weapon that can carry you through an entire game if you know what to do. Yeah, I would say that the spear is one of those like. It's definitely like not as accessible as the longsword. In terms of like, I don't think you can just jump in and be like, I'm gonna use the spear. And you're like, initially if you go say, I'm gonna use the spear in your first play, he's like, yeah, I don't know if I like the moveset kind of thing. I didn't. But I got used to it, and it's an excellent weapon. Excellent weapon indeed. But yeah. Walter says, you're welcome. Thank you so much, Walter, again. You and Shayla are the sponsors of today's stream. No, it's so much fun. I love streaming on the weekends because I don't have to worry about too much. Like when it comes to the timing of things and all that, I can just take it easy, have fun. Today we're finishing this no matter how long it takes. It's like we're good to go. I love that. I love that freedom. And it's another day I get to kind of hang out too with you guys, so it's always fun. I couldn't press L1. I don't know what's happening. I was like, I'm gonna get hit in the face. I grimaced. Oh, speaking of grimace, have any of you guys tried the grimace shake, like the purple? I never tried it because I thought I was gonna turn into a monster or become like a Manchurian candidate or something like that. So I just was like, I'm probably not gonna eat that. But They came out again, like a few months ago, I think, or maybe a month or so ago, and I'm like, are they any good? And do they make you go crazy? Do they make you go crazy? The Grimace Shake from McDonald's. Matthias says, yes, I concur with Shayla. Thank you, Inhuman, for being the awesome streamer and content creator Inhuman that you are. Oh man, appreciate you. You guys are nice today. Jeez. You guys are super nice. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I'm telling you though, that's why I really enjoy streaming, because you get to see like the, you know, the more like human part of me, you know, versus in comments and whatever, and the other channel, it's kind of like we're kind of separated by just the comment section, and you know, it's a scary place on YouTube. But you know, it's just really nice to be able to connect with you guys on this level on a stream. Oh, come on. I forget about these things every time. I'm gonna forget on the guide too, I'm sure. Yeah, I love doing this. That's why I'm so adamant about like being able to incorporate the streams and stuff into the channel really heavily into my schedule, so that this can one day be the thing that I do primarily. I gotta go like this. We're getting there. One day at a time, you know? No rush. I still love creating content. It's just, it's a little less, it's a little more stressful, I would say. Like, it's harder to do, much harder. There's much more work involved too. You have to do a lot of the editing, the scripting, the voiceover, all that stuff. There's a lot of that involved, whereas here, there's like no editing. It's more like, hey, I just get to, hopefully I just do it right the first time. It's kind of funny. Okay. Are you gonna give me Purple Camellia? No, you're not. Of course not. You jerk. Yeah, another plant creature. It's like PD Piranha. Okay, he's totally dead now. I didn't mean to heal, but I did mean to do this, and then we can kill this guy. Lovely. Is everybody satiated with the bloodthirst there? That's just a nasty area. And that's the ladder, I mean the elevator. Okay, we're good. Finally we can make it forward. These guys have been fighting this whole time, by the way. Kind of best just let them fight it out, and then you pick whoever's weaker and save that guy from embarrassment. Fam says the longsword's obviously the intended primary weapon because the way you gain Skyborn Might from it. Oh yeah, like, but you can gain Skyborn Might on your second hit from several weapons. The axe in particular. I use the axe quite a bit. So the spear was really fun, and now I'm using longsword axe. The axe is so good. Like it's so broken. The stagger. An enemy just cannot hang with you pretty much. And the longsword's kind of more like that lore weapon too. It's like, you know, obviously the weapon you got from the demon of obsession, and it's obviously from your lineage and stuff, so it's kind of cool. That should help him out. No, don't turn around. Give me one more Skyborn Might, please. Looking good. Oh, he got jacked up. I'll help you. We get the, I think it's the giant arrow on the other side of this, but I'm not going to worry about that. They can finish each other off now. I'll switch to a cheap spell. Take out some of these guys. Very nice. Are you gonna come at me though? I feel like you are. You just wanted to fight. You can come to me. We don't do McDonald's. Yeah. There are plenty of poisons that I dabble in, but McDonald's is not one of them. I don't know. I've never been a real big fan of it. Like there's some, like back in the day when like fast food was actually tasty, Man, I love me some like Jack in the Box and stuff like that. Like there was now it's like it's just so bad. Even KFC, like these places that used to have like felt like it tasted good. Now I'm like, I don't know if I'm just older and now things like I'm smarter, but no, I feel like the quality of the meats and stuff has just changed significantly. Nice. Okay, we got 2 blood of Wang Dis. We are rich. Didn't mean to use that on him, but that's fine. Alright, so there's a bunch of different ways we could go. But where should we go? We can circle around this whole island, honestly, and go here to get that spear. I mean, not the spear. Yeah, I think it is an arrow. His arrow. It's Wukong's arrow. Wendy's or Burger King? You know, Burger King, I've probably only eaten like maybe once or twice in my entire life. I've never... I would say 3 times, actually, if I'm being 100% honest, because it's like once or twice when I was like, you know, a kid. And then... What the balls? Who did that? And then there was like this... Like, I don't know if it was like called Ghost Pepper Burger thing or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I'll bite, you know? And I tried. It was terrible. But it was spicy. I mean, it was like relatively spicy considering. But not spicy enough to really bother me. Like, I think now my spice tolerance, it kind of fluctuates. It goes up and down depending on how often I'm eating spicy foods. But at the time, I was a real man. And I was like, no, this isn't ghost pepper. So that was okay. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just really, really picky. But yeah, I don't even know what fast food I could say I really enjoy. Oh, you know what? Whataburger. I think over in so I'm in Texas and everybody says Waterburger here. They call it Waterburger. They're like, yeah, have you been to Waterburger? I'm like, Waterburger? I'm like, you mean Whataburger? But that's like a whole thing. But Whataburger is pretty good. They have like this jalapeno and jalapeno kind of and cheese burger. It's tasty. I like that. But yeah, I guess that'd be one of the better fast food places. I don't know. I've only had Burger King like 3 times, like I said, so it's okay. I can't say I know much about it. Jack in the Box used to be good before, I don't know what, it just years ago. I was like in high school, I guess. But it's not very good anymore. McDonald's is gross. Wendy's nuggets are good. Quality did change. Walter says, listen, brother from another. It's always awesome when you stream. You make my workday go by. Today, again, you prove people like what you do. Oh, it's so awesome, Walter. Thank you so much. You guys are so kind, and I really appreciate that. I love all this this positivity, man. Especially after a rough week, like, shit goes a long way. And I always tell you this. That's why I say, like, you guys are literally the best part of the channel. You know, any Joe Schmo can get a camera and a webcam and play a video game, but it's like whenever you're creating a community like this with you people, yous guys, I love it. It's just so awesome because you guys are really kind, and this is the kind of community that I've been wanting to create for years, you know. And like I said, I didn't even finish my thought. I was watching that larger streamer, it is Lobos, because I was just sitting in line and there's nothing to do and the service was real bad, so I was like, let me see if I can just watch something. And I was like, oh, I haven't watched him in a long time. So I went ahead and tried to watch, but it's like the chat is just chaotic, man. They're just chaotic, and it's like full of memes, and it's like, I don't even know what's going on. And I was like, that's like, it's just so impersonal to me, you know? But I like knowing you guys. I like chatting with you guys, and then us being able to actually have like intelligent conversations. It's just weird. Matthias says, dude, Jack in the Box. Do you remember? I'm not sure how long, but it was pretty huge in the news where particularly Jack in the Box somewhere caused a whole bunch of people to get sick and even die. Oh, heck yeah. That's whenever it was best, bro. That's whenever it was at its prime. Like whenever Jack in the Box started killing people, like when it was like the mad cow kind of scare, that was prime. Because after that, they started making their food fresh and tasty. Get you a sourdough jack, curly fries, buttermilk ranch. It's over. It's over, you know? That was such a great meal. But yeah, it's because of that that the food became better. And then it got worse. Matthias says quality did change, but also if you get older and try different food places, you'll have enough experience to know from good and bad. Yeah, I just can tell like if the ingredients suck, you know, or if it's been heated in a microwave. Like that bothers me. Matthias says because of E. coli. Yes, it was E. coli, not mad cow. That's another thing entirely. Fam says the other thing they should do is make the item pickup have better visual the way it is now. It's very easy to miss. I agree. I mentioned that very adamantly on the first stream, on the first playthrough, and I was like, you know, I noticed that it's really difficult to like see certain things. And there was like in particular like the blue. The blue doesn't stand out. It's not one of those colors that pops. So you need to have like a contrasting color, you know. Honestly, a little bit of color theory. Just kidding, but you know what I'm saying, right? You need to be able to see things easy, depending on the backgrounds they're on and stuff. And so having like a color that's really out there would help. But that's fine. I mean, I now know where everything's at, but still, I mean, most people won't. Can I do this real quick? Okay, alright. I'll get out of here then. Thank you, sir, for shooting me from a mile away. Ow, my face. That stupid mage keeps spamming me. Oh, Nelly. Okay. Earthworm Jim reference. It's whoa, Nelly. Did y'all guys watch that? Did you ever play the game too? There was a game on, I think, Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, I want to say. Back in that 16-bit era. Thank you. Gosh. Hey, where's the other mage? That's the guy that's making me upset. I circled way around here. I think he followed me. There is a mage over here, I know, but there must have been another one. I think I was getting shot from that angle. Yeah, there he is. I knew he was there. You. Get wrecked. Nice. Okay, you can't hit me that far. Okay, great. Burger King, McDonald's, KFC, all kind of fast food, so-called, just become a luxury food in my country. Don't be fooled, man. That is American fast food. Then we eat it every day, and that's why we're all fat. But I actually haven't been partaking much in fast foods like these. Again, like I said, it's like I don't even enjoy it. Like, you know, normally it's like, you know, you're gonna get sick. You're like, yeah, I know this is gonna make me want to die. It's gonna, you know, but I'm gonna enjoy it. You don't even enjoy it anymore. Now it's like, yeah, it just tastes bad. It used to taste so good, and I think that like Harrison was saying, the quality did change a bit. Obviously, so too did our taste. But man, like, it's the ingredients. They're just using cheaper stuff. Yucky, cheaper stuff. I'll use a purple camellia here in a moment. You missed! I ducked right under it. I think I have iframes when I'm picking something up. Okay, now we're gonna go clear out this area, and then we'll circle back around and out and be done. Yeah, I bet the quality might be a little different because... Oh, really? My country's the country that those fast food giants never have success. That makes sense. Yeah, having fast food in other countries, it's so different. I mean, it's so vastly different than if you have it in the States. Because we pretty much... I'm pretty sure we invented this stuff. Convenient, unhealthy... Used to be delicious, now it's disgusting. But if you go to another, say for example, even if you go to another country and you have like McDonald's, or if you have KFC or Pizza Hut, it's different, you know? The menu's different one, which is really funny, because you're like, wait, where's the normal stuff? Depending on where you're at. And then the ingredients are totally different. So it's very interesting. I was gonna say, there should be, like this item here, very hard to see. And then there should be another. Tucked in all this goodness here. What are you doing? On a tropical island. Yeah, so there should be 2 items over here. Okay, so 1 and 2. Oh, okay. 1 and 2. But I would say, I guess right now, my favorite fast food place, if there is such a thing, I guess I'd have to say it's, I guess Waterburger, as us Texans say. Waterburger, yes. Probably. It's the only one I can tolerate and be like, yeah, I don't feel like, you know, my stomach's gonna implode on itself. Oh! Thank you. Give me my health back. It's this dude right here, actually. It's aggro, man. Kind of a little butt. Come on, give me them ticks. Oh yeah, it's not. He's not gonna get any more. That's fine. We'll do this and ow, and this. I missed. Okay. We'll take out this guy next. Assuming fire strikes will be pretty powerful. Oh, my face. Thank you. A cuckoo. Oh no, 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 I gotta heal. Whoops. Yeah, the quality is definitely different. They just always use different ingredients than we would, and I think that it has such a different taste. Like, you might even get the same meal, and it tastes just vastly different. Let's see here. Well, that sucks. Have I not tagged another shrine yet? Oh my gosh. The heck? I don't remember where I'm even at. Where I'm supposed to go anyways. Suckage, man. I don't know of a faster path in my head, so I have to go across the main path that we created with those little makeshift bridge thingies, so it's fine. Bam says, my country is the... Oh, no, he said this. In my country, I don't know what banh mi. The banh mi from the street vendor is getting like 2 to 3 minutes to prepare, and it packs with a lot of things inside. Banh mi, is that a dish? Sounds like a dish. Just back to Capital Entrance Shrine. Oh, I'm in the depths. I'm in the depths. That's probably why. Oh yeah, then I just have to go straight. Dang it. I have to go straight back from the shrine. Yeah, my mind went blank because I don't think I'm used to dying there. Because we were just about done with that area. We had to go back and grab the... We're going to kill that avian, grab the Wukong's item, and then we're going to just go grab the second half of that little thingamajab and be done. But instead we're going around town again. The scenic route. Banh mi is like a burger. Oh, nice. Very nice. Gotcha. We traded, but I got my health back from lifesteal. You know, I'm curious to try a few different types of spells on Xuanyangzi. Obviously, fire is going to be good, but what would like Polygonal Container do? What would the Golden Scepter do? He just gave us that. So I'm really curious on how those kind of work and function. What just moved me? I moved to this side really funny. That was weird. I'm so glad they fixed the movement. Oh man, that would like almost give me motion sickness. That one day when I was like super grumpy. My gosh. I was so dizzy. That was one of the first days she was moving around like that. It's like a burger or like baguette. Oh, okay, so it's like, oh, it's is the bread kind of like long? It's kind of like long bread, like like here, like a sandwich, like one of those like a sub sandwich, I think is what we call here. Yeah, that sounds. Ooh, I'm hungry now. I want to eat good today. I want to eat something yummy. We gotta run past these folks. I'm actually just gonna go right beyond them. Did you try ice? Every time I say fire, the ice spell was more powerful. Yeah, we could try ice. You know that most of the time, ice is really good against the bow people and bow enemies. Fire is really good against everything, but feathering people in particular. So like anything like these guys, super weak to fire. Yeah, I could certainly try ice. I want to try the Golden Scepter for sure, and then Polygonal Container, all that good stuff. Okay, one. Damn, they're going crazy. It's like Godzilla and like Mothra fighting right now. Rodan. Okay, I'm spamming because... Yes. No, why would you aim at me? Protect me. A whiff. "30 seconds seems like an eternity whenever you need it." Okay, this. Who's aggro? Is it him? What? Oh, he got hurt by that thing. Oh my gosh. He got hurt by the geyser. That's insane. I'm gonna try something real quick. Now I'm curious. Just search banh mi and you'll see. Oh, actually I am gonna search it. I feel like that's a challenge. Banh mi. Yeah, it's totally like a sandwich. I wish I could show you guys, but I don't have my screen share thing set up right now. Short baguette with thin crisp crust. Oh my gosh. Its ingredients are like a submarine sandwich, so a sub sandwich is what we call it. What's the meat? Meat of choice? Without me having to do more research. Yeah, it's definitely more like a baguette, but it's certainly like a sub sandwich here. Like we have, like, oh man, we got plenty of sandwich. So that's kind of fast food, but it's like not, but there's some pretty good places here that have some great sandwiches. A mean sandwich. What's the meat of choice? Like, what is the best meat for the banh mi? It looks great, by the way. What the heck? Man, she comes out of nowhere. Can you fight my avian friend instead of me? She's swinging at him, but I don't think she's doing anything. I love watching the fights. I'm sorry, like this is fun for me. I missed. You do it. I'm gonna read chat while they're doing things. Mainly pork and pate. Okay. It looked like pork. I'm not a big pork person. He is slicing away. But there are always good substitutes. Oh my gosh. Get off her, dude. I kind of want to help her, because that's... Why? What is this combo? He like just aura farmed all of that right there. Now I'm mad at you. Don't hurt my inner demon. Oops. 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 I didn't mean to kill my own person. Nobody kills my inner demon but me. So now we got that, and then we got this item that's the only actual fixed item that I recall anyways. I was trying to pull him towards the geyser, but then I completely got sidetracked because my inner demon started doing stuff, so sorry. Sorry, guys. Oh, that's why. Dang. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Gotta use this so we can get cheaper spells. Various herbs and cucumber. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, it's totally a sandwich for us. We'd consider that more of a sandwich because of even the ingredients you're talking about. Tasty. I guess I'm gonna go left first. Let's see here. Switch to this. Are you... Oh, you are alive. Oh my gosh. That was cheap. You got me. I've been fooled. Man, these things hit so... Oh no, man. These things hit hard, and then of course I was trying to menu to get to my health. Shayla says, it takes about 3 hours from start to finish to bake most breads, other than sourdough, which is a 24 to 48 hour process. Yikes. But I love sourdough. Sourdough jacks. That's where I gained the appreciation for those. Good old sourdough jacks. Shrine dwell. Oh, that's a shrine dwelling is where we fight the demon of obsession. I was like, where is that? Don't you have to have like a starter kit or whatever? I forget what they call it, but you know, it's like a whole thing where like you have to have like a certain. I guess because it's a, you know, sourdough, I'm assuming has either like some fermenting or some dankness going on because it's like sour, which is probably like aged. So you have to have like some component, and I forget what they call it, like a starter or something. I don't know, but people are like really proud of their little starters and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I've never made bread. My wife's made bread. I don't like to bake. Baking actually just makes me angry because you have to like follow everything to the T, and I hate doing what people tell me. So bread and baking, it's hard for me because there's not a lot of experimentation, not a lot of room for error either. But whenever you're cooking, whether it be on the stove, which I love, or you know, even when you're grilling and stuff, like there's a lot of room for error and experimentation more than anything. I don't really make mistakes. I mean, it's hard to mess things up unless you burn it or something, but it's more so like you have the room and freedom to kind of just play around with different things. Whereas when you're baking, it's like, nah, you better be like pretty much to the point, at least in terms of like temperature, how long you have to do it, and whatever else. So even the ingredients, like the base ingredients, like to me that's a challenge. That is a challenge for me. 7 days to create a fermented flour and water starter. There you go. That's the term. So it's not okay. People say like they've had starters for like years and something. Like I don't. Where do you keep that? Like in a Ziploc bag or what are we doing here exactly? I think an inner demon's gonna come out, right? So we shouldn't be surprised this time. You can't fit through here, brother. Who the heck? Was it you? There's no way. Something shot at me. I don't like that. Come at me, bro. What? Why am I locked on to someone in space? Okay, there you go. I need you! Oh, the AoEs on this mofo. I'm sick of this guy. Actually sick of him. He's not gonna die even with that. Okay, and my expensive spells. Gotta go back to the madness. Which I purposely removed. Too funny. I love cooking and baking. Yeah, I don't like baking. I just don't. But I love cooking. But man, I just don't like the I perceive them as restrictions to baking. They're not restrictions, but you know what I mean. Like, you gotta have the right base materials. You can't just like, you know what? Today I'm gonna do this. And that's pretty interesting to me. The heal time's too slow. Just kidding. People will still complain about the heal being slow. It's so fast now. I need shimmer. Going for it. Little stupid thingies. Okay, the little skeletons are so mean. Breaking those golems are so satisfying. Get wrecked. Well, if I must. If I must. Alright, so now we can go in here. I thought there was one other item here. That's just from the flower. That's not the new item. Huh. Technically, then I could go out from here, but... You know, I don't know what's better. To approach it from this angle, and maybe get the drop on some of these guys. You do have to go all the way back to this corner, though. Or you can start from this angle here and just go immediately to the right from the entrance. I don't know, because if you go from the angle I was at, I feel like it was pretty bad. I got pretty much accosted by every creature nearby. What is happening? Okay. Very nice. Are you joshing me? You interrupted one of my casts. Castices. This dude's tanky, man. Loving all that. Nice. Damage over time for the win. You can freeze it or dehydrate it if you aren't using it right. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I didn't know you could freeze it. You would think freezing, I mean, that's interesting. Okay, cool. Dehydrating it, on the other hand, I would never have thought for that to be an option. That's pretty interesting. See, but from here we can then take out this little brother. And we just drop down. So you could bypass all of that if you don't care about the goodies in here. But then, and you can just go straight to the other half of the key. But you're missing out on a bunch of items. I think I like this way better, going right first. Despite, I typically go left because I have like a little system. I think going right here makes more sense. And then that way, if you want, you can come back around. I don't know. You can completely bypass. It gives you the choice. If not, you go around and then you can go and grab all the items. You do have to go all the way to that corner though, but I mean, if you're already going for the, oh, I gotta collect everything, you don't mind a few extra steps, I'd imagine. But yeah, so. Alright. Very interesting indeed. Now remember, then it's going to create a new pathway for us. We've already cleared out the left side of things. So now we just need to go back to the main area where the staircase is, over by the big red dragon eldritch bird. Right. That doesn't show where I'm at. Okay, right there. That's where I came from. Where we're going. So from here, that's where we just came out of. So it'll be to the right. That staircase right over there. I'm curious. Really? Getting shot in the butt. Not cool. You could just island hop to there, and I think that would be sufficient. Because going around, considering you've died, there's going to be all the enemies on that side as well. And there's a final cuckoo. He's going to trigger that encounter right there. Do it. If you use it weekly or monthly, it can stay in your fridge. That's interesting. There you go. That is the biggest enemy I've ever seen. If you scare the giant bow with the sword, you want to take the corruption route. Oh, I fear nothing. If I'm scared, okay. I fear nothing. But yeah, you can go, I guess, either way. I mean, that's fine. You can technically use all that path, and they're over there aggroing each other, so that's fine. There's a cuckoo up here. Right on the staircase. Well, somewhere around here. Did he die already? Did they move his ass? There used to be a cuckoo here. I swear it. There used to be a cuckoo on this step. I know for a fact. Because I was trying to find a way to be like, just don't even worry about it. That is so weird. That's only 102? 101, sorry. That's so strange. I swear there used to be one there. Because I remember being chased by him. And I was just trying to activate this. I don't know. That's weird. Maybe when they are fighting, they hit the cuckoo. It's very possible. Maybe they hit the cuckoo for me. Did you get the benediction gate? I think so. I should have got all of them. There were like 2 or 3 in that area. There were like 4 actually. Ow. But yeah, the benediction gate on the other side of this area right below me, or to the left of me. The benediction gate and the area outside of this forbidden shrine area. I think we're good. I think Fam is right. Maybe I just didn't see that I got another feather, but I should be at 105. But I probably missed some stuff. And you got it without noticing, very likely. Yeah, there was a cuckoo there. I have it in my, and I know because I wrote it, and I remember specifically being like, dang it, like, you have to pause at least. If you don't want to fight that, you still have to turn around and kill that creature. There's never anything here. I don't think they've changed that, so we're just going to rush this area. We get some Bayou dialogue. Ah, okay, okay. Fam says it happened to me when the cuckoo gets hit by them when they're fighting and just randomly get. Okay, so they can actually damage the cuckoos. I wasn't sure that I've never seen that happen. That's really interesting. I thought I should have 105. I can check my 100% file and see. And you hear the cuckoos here, but there's not. This area is amazing. Like, this just looks crazy. Love this area. And the music is all epic. We still get the broken, the damaged Taoist token, it seems. Oh wow, we had tons of XP. I didn't realize we had so much. We're probably gonna go, I'm assuming, fire ultimately after we do all of our tests, but I'm thinking. He's a big back, right? So this should probably hurt him. So there's, I think, 31, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 26. I didn't buy some of them, I know for a fact. And you get the last one from him, so, okay. Oh, we're gonna experiment first, that's right. So with, we know fire's gonna do great. I think Golden Scepter would be interesting. And that seems to be pure magic. Damn. Why are these? I've never cast these before. These are just so expensive. I need something with alacrity. Just to get me safe. I'll end up using that anyways. And because I'm weird, sorry, I gotta change the order. So sorry. I know. It's just me. Me being me. What did I have here? Polygonal. Alright, do we know what ending we're gonna go for, guys? What ending do we want to go for? We have the Samsara ring, so we can go for Dream Sweet Deceit, or we can go for Bound by Fate's Thread. You guys get to pick, I don't really mind. The end is nigh, so says the epic and boss area music. Oh yes. Very good. Very good, Matthias. Fam says this right here with the 4 big dudes in the entire area before Bomagus is the second place for easy farming. Harrison says fire or lightning. Lotus Soulflame can one-shot him? Hold on, but wouldn't that be epic? Hold on, Lotus Soulflame? That's the one that I was like, this is very... Yes. There's a lot of fun in that, because we could definitely... Bound by Fate's Thread, we got 1 vote for that. Okay, I'm down with that. I like that ending anyway. To me, that's the true ending, the proper, good, happy-go-lucky ending. I'm excited. Let's do this. I want to try the spells. Before we go crazy though, and we might really try to go for that one shot. That'd be sick. We get the damage token. Shayla's wanting to go for the Bound by Fate's Thread ending. I'm totally down with that. I don't mind. We've experienced them all now. We got the plat. Doesn't even matter. We can do whatever you guys want us to see at this point. We didn't give the chisel, so we can't get Jarful. We already killed Bomagus, and we can't do that either. But we do have the 2 other options available. Alright, let's do some science. Bound by Fates. Okay, that's 2 for Bound by Fates. I like that. You know, never cast a spell. You know, this is like a real life thing. Don't experiment in the field. You need to first try in a controlled environment, but obviously I refuse. Because I don't even know the cast time, and I'm over here just casting stuff. Oh, I like his back. He's got the symbol, the primordial deity. Son of a mother, do something. So I can get some Skyborn Might. I'm gonna get stabbed again. So this is about positioning and timing, which I have none. Do it. I bet that'd be okay, but not very good. But oh, oh, he's actually just in tail whip form. I was like, did he just get in a bow position? Okay, then we got the big boy here. We know this fire is gonna work fine. It would be nice to use lightning though. Harrison said lightning works pretty well. I'm curious because I like the lightning, and it's never been incredibly effective for me. Oh! Let's see what this does. You have to be right up on him then. Okay, I see. That takes forever to cast. So I know what I need. I need Bomagus, and I need Lotus Soulflame. Now we'll try this just to see and watch. It's gonna be like a big chunk. Yeah, that's so beautiful. Fire is just incredible in this game. This would be like right up on him kind of thing. Yeah, I'd have to be right up on him. And the timing, he'd have to be doing one of his slams. Okay. See if I can survive long enough. William Moore, thank you so much for subscribing. Especially if you're here in chat. He doesn't have infinite range. I bet Lightning Cheese thing would eat him alive if he's weak to lightning. Okay. Remember, this is for science. This is not going to be the victory. Even if I'm close to winning, I will die on purpose. That's quite good. But you can get... Yeah, so he's not resistant to it at all, so he's susceptible to it for sure. But as per usual, gets interrupted too easily. I don't like that. That's why the alacrity would come in handy. Now we have all the lightning spells equipped. Let's try that real quick, and then if we'll go ahead and purposely die if we don't like it, and go for the... Yeah, that spell melts the big boss, cast right up close and personal. He moves around a lot, and I don't really know his movements enough to be like, this is the time. But I think of when he's stomping, if I can get behind him when he's doing that wing smash, that could be it.
Marrow and bone.
1200 damage. That's like the most damage you'll ever get from lightning cheese spell. That's crazy. What about this? I like it. It's fun. That's the combo that killed me last time. Gosh, he's quite weak. What is this, Pokemon? He is quite weak to lightning. Only problem is, like, the benefit of receiving less damage, I don't know. It's not really cool for me. Because that's, again, you only get the benefit if you get hit. Why do I want to create a strategy around me getting hit, you know? Spoiler alert, I don't. That's why paralysis is kind of weird for me. That misses quite a bit. Like a weird sweet spot that I've never noticed before. That's quite powerful though. You can line it up right. I wish you got some sort of like hyper armor. I don't mind getting hurt, but like, let me finish that move. And this one here. Like a bow mega circle right there, and that big boss melting spell, that'd be nice. That spell eats him alive. Oh my gosh. Having to like dodge all of this. Okay, I say we die. Before I get too excited and accidentally kill him or something. Okay, I'm just kidding. We gotta die. Bound by fates. She's truly set free in that ending. I like that. And she, more than anything, accepts that, hey, like, trying to play God is not a good thing. I love that ending as well. Alright, cool. I am super happy about all the different experiments. I don't think I am skilled enough to pull off the one shot. And, not, you know what I'm saying? It's because it's going to be like, I'm going to want it to get real crispy. And so I'm going to have to like find the right timing, blah, blah, blah. Unless you guys really want to see it, then I'll try. I'll really try. But if not, it's fine. I bet he wouldn't like Demon Bane Strike either. Yeah, this is an interesting spell. I think that if I hit him with more of these beams, it'd be much more effective. And then, ooh, I didn't even think about ice. Let's try ice. Sorry, guys. I didn't get to try ice. You know how I like these knives. Is there another ice spell? I mean, technically. My bad. I forgot. I gotta try ice real quick. If you guys want me to try to do the one shot, we have some time, so I can definitely do that. If not, we're probably gonna beat him the next, like, 2 or 3 tries. I don't think I'll die unless I do something pretty dumb, so... I want to get you guys the full 3-hour experience, if possible. So if you guys want me to try to do the one shot, I'll attempt it. Might do some respecking too. Interesting damage right there. I mean, honestly. Cast. It missed most of them actually. He flies around a lot, so he would be tough to hit with that, honestly. Big damage though. Oh my gosh, did you see that? 3,449 damage. Why is Dark Frost Flame so OP? Massive damage with that fire, my gosh. Abuse the iframes on Get Up now, because now there's like a million iframes, and it's super fast. That's huge. He's gonna go into his next phase. Okay. I wonder what happened. Do I drown? Am I taking damage if I go here? Let me see. Does it hurt me? Yeah. Oh yes. That's insane. I didn't realize I did that. And these have tracking like crazy. Alright, hands off. I can't control myself. Random question, have you ever rage deleted a game in all your years of gaming? I literally rage deleted Shadow Labyrinth? No way! Yesterday, because to beat the game, they forced you to play and complete 4 Pac-Man levels. You know, those things that I purposely avoided the whole game because they were so annoying. So you have to play 4 Pac-Man levels. You hated those, and I forget why, because it was not at all reminiscent of the nostalgic experience. I know that much. But I forget why you specifically hated them. That's nuts. You typically don't rage quit. I think this would be nice. I'm gonna try it. And if not, I switch to this. That's insane. I'm trying to think of the game that I've rage quit on. I rage quit on stream. I was so pissed because it was the demon of, what was it? The bed of chaos. The bed of chaos, and I mean, she kept killing me like with the cheapest stuff ever. Like, and that's a boss where I can either kill in like literally like a minute and a half, because you have to run. Yeah, you can kill like a minute and a half, or it becomes an actual fight and you have to die multiple times and all that. And I don't know how long. It was a bad stream. I just was like, no, I think I was like, F this, guys. I'm done. Just turned it off. And the stream just ended. I was so embarrassed for about how I raged out like that. But I was like, yep. I didn't delete it, but I hated that boss and game ever since. Like, man, this was recently too. I mean, this was probably like, I don't know, I say recently. This was like within the last like 5 years, so. I was pissed. That's a cheap, stupid, gimmicky fight. Now, I know the tree or the soul tree or whatever is gimmicky, but it's not gimmicky in the sense that it's broken. It's just more so like, hey, it's not a traditional encounter that you have in this game, which is like an actual thing you can fight against. He's a stationary enemy. He's susceptible to fire. You can use fire pots almost exclusively. I don't know, it was just, that is a gimmick fight because it's cheap as hell. You got pieces of the floor falling out. She can one-shot you because you have no poise or whatever. It's just a stupidly done fight. I hate that fight. I wanted to try this. Not a mile away though, it's not gonna work there. Gotta be up close and personal for that one, but she spins away. Yeah, I hate this spell. That spell sucks. There's no way that would be good unless they rush you, so. We're changing that out. Ow. Trying to think of a game I've ever rage quit though and deleted. Like, I don't know. There's been some games I just don't like. And I'm like, I'm not gonna finish this. Alright, let me die and we'll be real clean next go around and we'll beat him. Bed of Crass is great. It's so cheap. But I literally was like, I'm pretty sure I said F this. I'm done. The stream it's like stream is offline 2 seconds later. Oh man. I can't help myself. I keep dodging. Die! Okay, thank you. One of the worst fights in my life. It wasn't a rage quit. It was elevated to a rage delete of the whole game. I was like, yeah, this game has not forced me to do these ridiculous things to beat it. Yeah, I agree. Oh man, I'm sure I've had a rage delete. I just can't remember when. You know, I was so disappointed with Enotria after all that mess, after the debacle. I remember. I'm just gonna use this spell. I remember thinking, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and give it a chance. You know, it's brand new dev, whatever. I got a rage refund. My first refunded game ever. I've never turned a game back in. I'm usually like, well, that sucks, you know. I got my money back. And everybody's like, ooh, La Divina Commedia. I'm like, yeah, it's from Gemma, brother. Enotrium, unless they've learned from the mistakes they made with Enotrium, I'm incredibly hesitant and cautious of just jumping on that bandwagon there. A setting and premise is nice, but if the game's broken, it can't be played. If it's, there's things I can tolerate, you know, but broken, where there's progression blocked and stuff like that, deleted files, there's no way. All right, let's do this, guys. Pretty sloppy. Not really happy with that. Got hit a lot. We might give it another go for the little bit cleaner execution. There's some openings and windows that I was like, oh, okay, I can't strike during that. Or I thought it was, but I was just being so sloppy before I was tanking those hits. I was like, E. Didn't realize. Even Human says uninstall. No, I refunded the game, and I had gotten way like I'd played through it like 3 times by then. I was like, I want my money back because I've had to play it so many times. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and die. I want a cleaner fight. Sorry, guys, you know me. Thankfully, since Shinobi doesn't come out until the 20th of September, I'm assuming, the Rogue Prince of Persia game Shadow Drop released. I picked that up, and my son and I have been enjoying and playing that to fill the time. The Rogue Prince of Persia. Is that the one that's a side scroller as well? Oh, it's a roguelite. Unlike the Prince of Persia Lost Crown, which was just a straight up Metroidvania. Yeah, Lost Crown. I think I own it. I think I own Lost Crown. I've never played Lost Crown though. I had every desire to, but there was something else, of course, that came out that took priority at the time. I don't remember what that was for the channel, but there was a game, and I ended up buying it. I was like, oh man, this is great. And I haven't played a Metroidvania in a while, and I was like, dang it. All right, let's see if we can get a clean fight. He moves around so much. Shoot, I don't know what this is. Well, that was close. Is this game harder or easier than Elden Ring? Says Champion Zaddy. I don't know. It just depends on your playstyle, I suppose. If you don't really like dodging or parrying, you know, I would say... Well, you know what? I would say... I don't have an opinion. Never mind. I don't know what to say. The difficulty is pretty relative. I don't know. So it just depends on like your playstyle, I think. I love this game though. And over time, it's gotten really easy in my opinion. But even Elden Ring, you know, after you play it enough, you get used to the mechanics. You can make it an easier experience. I don't know. That's an interesting question. Maybe chat would be able to help, but I don't know which one would be more difficult in my opinion. Because when it comes down to it, right, it's more about like knowledge, and then once you obtain that knowledge, you realize, oh, that's much more simpler than I had anticipated. I would say this one's probably easier than Elden Ring then, maybe. That's my official answer. My apologies, I misspoke. Not the 20th for Shinobi, the 26th of this month. Oh, okay. That's just in a few days. Butterfly says GG. Yeah, Champagne, I don't know. I would say this game's easier just because if you know the weaknesses, you can exploit them so bad that you can just crush an enemy. And then the new game plus cycles are much, much easier as well. So I think that's my final verdict. What about relative to Wukong? I don't know if you've played that. Yeah, I have played Wukong. In fact, I have a 100% guide on my channel. Wukong, I'd say, is probably a little easier. The only thing with Wukong is it's not really a Souls-like, and and the enemies are just much tankier by default. Like the bosses just are really tanky. But I think that this game's probably harder than Wukong, but a little bit easier than Elden Ring because you can exploit the weaknesses much more effectively, I think, in this game. Okay, guys, so we're wanting to get... Let me see, do I need to go anywhere? Wukong! Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about him. Yeah, I've played Wukong. I've dabbled. Alright. Let's go chat with our brother Wukong. Matai says GG's. Yeah, that was awesome. We almost didn't know damage as well, if you guys noticed. I almost didn't know damage. But then he got real cheeky.
Hey, you found her, but
You found it. This spell. Watch this have been. This could have been the spell.
leg recovers.
Watch that have been the spell that completely dominated
Back soon.
Xuanyangzi, and I didn't try it. That's a shame. Shayla says GH. Oh no, she says G. I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm probably that's a GG, a fast GG. I love it. Thank you, Shayla. Let's go beat the game. Yeah, so I'd say for our Champagne Zaddy over on Twitch that Elden Ring is more difficult. Then you have this game underneath it. I think at first you're gonna have some difficult fights with this game just because you're learning the new mechanics and the emphasis on dodge and things like that. But overall, like it's easier, especially like as the more knowledgeable you get, it just becomes vastly easier. I know, doesn't that suck? The pendant that I get at the very end of the game gives me more power, but also more attack damage received based on the number of armor pieces you don't have equipped. And the thing is, my very first playthrough of this game was a no armor playthrough. So it's like, Matthias has dabbled a bit in Wukong and for some reason never used the map. Exactly. I never used the map in Wukong. Sad story is because it didn't exist back then. Oh, real quick, I had another one today. So I have this video that I have on the small channel, and I do things like I do like shorts that show like glitches and exploits on like Souls games, right? Obviously, most people by this point have seen or know or have base knowledge on the fact that you can skip Ornstein and Smo or Ornstein and Smo. Doesn't matter how you say it. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. But the whole point is Ornstein and Smuff. Whenever you're playing against them in Anne Orlando, you can actually skip the first boss of the encounter, and then you have to fight the second part, right? There's a soft lock based on who you fight first, whatever. The whole thing is, you guys know I've played Dark Souls a million different times. I've beat it using like fire bombs only and stuff like that, or throwables only and whatever, and I've done a million different challenge runs on that. But whenever I get comments on like, this is the best fight in the game, how could you possibly skip this? And it's like, okay, you guys, clearly Elden Ring was your first game. But it's funny because this morning, I wake up to comments, and I typically read the comments so I can see like what's going on. And I was reading them this morning, and the first thing it says was, it seems like a skill issue. I was like, oh, if only you knew the irony of what you say, brother. But they say it seems like a skill issue. Like, well, I don't know why anybody would think that using an exploit is a skill issue ever. An exploit is like a knowledge thing. So like normally if you're on your first playthrough, you have to just experience the game as it is. After you've done it enough, like you start getting such good knowledge of the game that you can then understand the exploits or find some out on your own and whatever else. And so I was like, exploits are just another show of mastery, in my opinion. It's just knowledge versus like skill. You trivialize, things that are difficult. So anyways, I thought that was funny. Let's beat the game, shall we? Wait! I almost messed up. Shayla, you would have been pissed. We need to consume the Ring of Samsara. Dang! You only get 10,000 red mercury. I was hoping it'd give us 100,000. And with that, guys, we have completed our spells only challenge run for Wuchang Fallen Feathers. There's no turning back now. That is the primordial deity, that big feather. And out of that came Duriel. Is it by you? You know what I like about this ending as well is that Wuchang does not have the feathers on her, whereas in Dream's Sweet Deceit, she still has the feathers.
Are you awake?
So Feng Yao is there. We know she's safe. Hey Jose is doing okay as well. No feathers anymore. You still have them in Dream Sweet Deceit, which I thought was really interesting.
Wuchang, you did it. Our journey found its true ending.
True ending, baby. Right out of Hey Jose's mouth, and that dude's not told us a single lie. But I love that you can actually still see, like, whatever the armor you chose. This is like in-game graphics going into the outro here. It's so cool, the credits. Love it. Matthias says, obviously I'm just messing with. Oh, I know. I know. Those are the fun comments that I usually get. I'm like, oh gosh. Oh gosh. Let me see something real quick then. That's the one we just beat. That's my prep for 100%. That's the one we did the no armor challenge on. And then we have this one here, which is my 100% guide. And this one here is my 100% file. Okay, so. How about you guys like, no, why'd you do that? Yeah, I did. I just deleted that. I rage deleted it, Matthias. Which ending is this considered? This is considered the true, good, correct, happy, positive ending, because it's truly freeing Wuchang from the cycle of, the endless cycle that she's been in. Things like that. 103? 103. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, that, in my opinion, is the true and correct best ending. Dream Sweet Deceit is not a good ending. It's like honestly a deceitful, deceiving ending, because it's a you know, supposed to be a happy ending, but there's no such thing. And then we have Jar Full of Medicine, which is kind of like a canonical, like, hey, this is gonna happen. Oh, this is what you're playing through one of those cycles. And then Bo Meg is kind of like, if you just want to go with the Bo people. Say this is LOL. Man, that was awesome, guys. We have done it. That means I now have a clean kind of thing here. I can do, well, this is my main 100% file right now, and then I have this one that I'm going through. I'll get everything on this one. Apparently, I'll do the no chapter 4 Hey Jose and Feng Yao's additional items for sure. And we'll just kind of keep pressing forward. But super excited about today. It was an excellent stream. Had a great time. I'm gonna go get some clothes. I gotta get clothes for that wedding, because otherwise I'll be looking like a bum. So pretty fancy. I'm gonna have to start looking nice here for a little bit, just for a day or two, right? But anyways, I hope you guys had a great time. I absolutely enjoyed the challenge, and it was a blast. I am looking forward to whatever we're gonna be doing in the meantime until Lost Solo Side comes out. So we'll be figuring out what we're going to be streaming for the next few days until then. So Monday and Wednesday, I got to come up with something. I'm sure we could maybe even finish the Liza P challenge run. I haven't played Liza P since that last episode, so that would be kind of challenging, but that would maybe add some value to it, right? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's catch up on chat. I'm going to sign out. Let's see. Matthias says, well played. Challenge run. Congrats. Yay. Shayla says, the happy ending means you living a lie, which is not really happy. Truth. Truer words were never spoken, Shayla. Shayla also says, have a great rest of your weekend. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I want to say thank you all so much for being the best part of my channel. I really do appreciate you guys more than you know. Looking forward to Monday where we'll pick up maybe the Liza P challenges. We can finish that. I don't want to have so many challenge runs like incomplete. I already have a backlog and a list of which ones I will and will not complete. We went over that a while back, but I definitely want to get some of those things complete before jumping into new projects. So we have Lost Soul Aside on Friday, and really looking forward to that as well. But anyways, you guys are awesome. Thank you all so much for stopping by today on this Saturday. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And until next time, it's Inhuman signing out. Azim Ibrahim just